Alright, so it's been 7 minutes already. We're just gonna look at the list. Artifact Scythe Forbidden. Fairy Tale Snow Forbidden was limited. No Scythe. There's no Scythe here. We could still get Scythe locked. Previous list will remain in effect until October 3rd. So, the regionals would be happening like October 1st, which is a Saturday. So my deck, I won't have to change my deck to adhere to this new list at all. I won't have to change up the deck for the regionals, so it'll come into effect next week. Whereas the previous one, effective immediately. So I don't know, this can't be like too much of a surprise with a tier deck just easily milling like 14 plus cards, and then thus having the power to use Snow like twice. Even just using it once you're gaining some value, twice. Just having 2 interruptions you can use over like 2 different turns, or even just like twice in the same turn. Just, yeah. Thank you for getting that out of there. Okay, Max C still forbidden. They didn't take the horror off the list either. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's gonna happen if they put Harp Horror to 1. Still willing to bet that's gonna shake up the game less than like putting Sprite and tier elements into the game. Ronin Totem. Wait, that's the frog that just... Yeah, that's the frog that can just special summon itself like several times out of the graveyard. Yeah. That's like one of the ways for a Sprite to just easily spam level 2s, and it's forbidden. Okay. Crystron Halki Fibrax was on its way out, and, well, yeah, now it's forbidden. Every other format I could think of had basically already banned Halki by this point. We still have the Scythe, though, in the game. But, okay. Chaos Ruler forbidden. Okay, so I have 3 of my 5 predictions correct so far. I missed the mark on Scythe. I mean, just letting literally any deck have an easy mill 5, I can see why they get rid of it. Especially considering tier loves the mill, and, well, that's already a dominant deck, so you're just basically just further powering up something that's already dominating. Alright, moment of truth, let's see if they actually did hit Mystic Mine. Willing to bet that... I don't know. I actually still do feel like it could go either way, with Konami being in charge of the game here. I mean, like, we Castlevania players wanted a new Castlevania game. Well, we technically got it, but a Pachinko machine doesn't really feel like a classic Castlevania game. Also, the fellow Silent Hill fans have pretty much just felt the same way about their franchise being turned into a slot machine, maybe even worse than, like, us Castlevania fans here. Yeah, just imagine what could have been one of the greatest games, one of the greatest horror games ever made, just gets cancelled in favor of a slot machine. Like, you can imagine just how angry, like, the Silent Hill fan base must have been. That's why I say, like, whether or not Mystic Mine could have been banned. Felt like it could have gone either way. But they banned it. No! Either it's at 1, or it's at 2, or it was not even touched in the first place. Mystic Mine is still in the game. Red Reboot forbidden. Well, I guess I just have to, like... Well, I get one more spot in the side deck to do whatever with now. I don't feel like this was, like, the single most powerful card in the game. Maybe it could have just stayed at 1 forever, but... Well, this way, I get one more side deck spot to just put something else in now. What do they unban? Cyberjar. Okay. Blackwing Steam the Cloak. I'm guessing this is some tuner monster that probably just got made too powerful with Hulk making it very easy to summon from the deck. And now it's back in the game. I think, and then Cyberjar. Oh, imagine just attacking into a set Cyberjar in 2022. Well, that can happen. Yeah, another classic Duel Monsters, another classic first generation card coming back into the game. I have no idea if this is going to do anything. I mean, the last list where they let two, like, classic Duel Masters cards... Duel Masters. Two classic first-gen Duel Masters cards back in the game, it barely did a thing. Change of Heart probably showed up every once in a blue moon, and Yatagarasu probably, like, never showed up to initiate a Yata lock. I mean, for one thing, in present-day Yu-Gi-Oh!, just... There's probably more efficient ways to just stop your opponent from playing the game entirely. I mean, we still have Scythe in the game, for one thing. Yeah, you can still maybe try and Scythe lock, but... Of course you can't use How to just try and do it anymore, so... Probably gonna be a lot tougher to consistently set it up. Yeah, so I still might have to worry about just blowing up a back row, and then, like, I just tripped over an artifact Scythe, and then I just can't extra deck summon, and just basically can't really play. Alright, so what else? Mecha Phantom Beast the Lion? That's another tuner monster. I'm pretty sure. Also back in the game. Substitoad. What does that one do again? Okay, so they got rid of one frog and they added in another. Please, this better not be this better not be level 2. I swear, if this is level 2... If they just basically got... Okay, they didn't just get rid of, like, one frog from Sprite for them to just get another frog back they can just use instead. Contribute one monster to special summon one frog monster from your deck, except Frog the Jam. Also known as Slime Toad. Frog monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Wait, Totally Awesome technically doesn't count as a frog, I hope. I mean, I still want to run that thing's ass over in battle. I don't know, because what if I just can't remove it or anything? Then again, I'm playing Lava Golems and Super Polys, so I should probably be able to just figure my way out around it. What else is coming back in the game, if anything? Nothing else has changed so far on the list. The rest of this is still, like, the same. Spellbook of Judgment. I don't know how to feel about this one still. Then again, we're probably just going off of very outdated information. There was a spellbook deck that could easily just draw 6. I have to wonder if it's that easy for that deck to just accomplish that in 2022 after, like, several years of the game changing. I mean, for one thing, just... I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! About, like, 9 months ago, and the game has already changed so much, it's just ridiculous. Just imagine how much the game would have changed in, like, 8+ years, or 6+ years, whichever. Because I don't know if this came out in 2014 or 2016. But yeah, even 9 months is just enough to just completely change the game almost. And a Pointer of the Red Lotus, I can see why that's put to 1. I know what that is. I can still run Path of Desires at 2, it's fine. I see. So there's only 3 cards left on the semi-limited list, so... Basically, one hit that I can really think of to Sprite, and that's the form of just running Toad and Banned. One hit to Tier Elements, and this being banned, well, pretty much just any deck that could just fill up the graveyard like crazy. And there's probably going to be, like, quite a lot, well, even this being banned, so there's probably going to be less. So yeah, Cyberjar coming back in the game, pretty interesting, not gonna lie. Mainly just because that's one of the few cards I really know what it is, because it's one of the old ones. Yeah, if you attack into a set Cyberjar, it's basically just gonna, like, wipe the board. But then again, there are, like, so many other board wipes these days that I don't know, like, I don't know if Cyberjar is gonna be able to do anything. I mean, first things first, like, it's gotta be set face down. And there are just still so many good ways of just clearing boards. Just destroying cards before, like, you even have to like go into the battle phase to attack into them, so good chance maybe this just gets set in 2022 and then, I don't know, opponent just basically combos off Axis code, just wipe your board anyways, and the fact that you set this just never mattered. Yeah, what if Cyberjar just does nothing? Because it's just too easy to just, for most decks, to just wipe the board and then proceed to battle. So, like, it never gets a chance to be flipped up. Oh yeah, and also, like, Brave Engine still completely untouched. Oh, and Mystic Mind never got hit either. I didn't see, like, any new spells on the limited or semi-limited list. Yeah, I was saying, like, it could go either way, and then I just basically, like, last minute guessed they finally banned Mystic Mind, but no.